Well, to put a concert program together is always very challenging and it's a lot of fun. In this case, I have to say, I look forward to working with the orchestra, of course, and to work with Anna Elisabeth Müller. And I think it's a wonderful program for her to do the Sieben frühen Lieder and the Mahler Symphony. So, and then we thought, oh, what can we put to these two amazing pieces? And of course, to stay in the tradition, like starting with Mahler, and then the second Viennese school, Schönberg, Berg, Webern, following. It's a great combination, and somehow you feel the Mahler is from 1901, so the Berg is from 1907. So it's very close, and you can hear as well instrumentation. And then Webern is 1935 and somehow goes back to this tradition to Bach. So this was the idea of this wonderful program, and I think it fits perfectly together. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a completely different world, I have to say. Of course, Tristan is very symphonic as well. Wozzeck, if you mentioned these two pieces, with this incredible interlude at the end. However, I think here we have a completely different world. Anyway, everything is influenced by everything. So I'm doing mostly opera. So I hope I can forget all the opera now and just do this symphonic concert, which is fantastic. To be honest, I really hope to keep the coherence. And I think when you think Mahler is a big universe, I think in Webern we have as well a big universe in a different kind, of course. In this piece, which doesn't have any opus number, Webern somehow gives a very personal and a very special and a fantastic interpretation how he sees this extract of the Musikalische Opfer by Johann Sebastian Bach. However, he uses, as he does in his 12-tone rows, he uses the same way of instrumentation because, for example, when you have the first theme of this, the Cantus Firmus of this Musikalische Opfer, he split this first theme for 3 instruments. So the trombone starts followed up by trumpet and by horn. Always when he composes his own music, his 12-tone rows, he does the same. The 12-tone row never is in one instrument. It's always splitted up in many instruments. So somehow it's a very personal, a very honest look on this view, on this Musikalische Opfer. And I think it's one of the best we have actually. I mean, there are so many transcriptions by composers starting of the 20th century. But this Webern really, in my point of view, is the best we have with this Bach. Of course, very romantic, nothing with old style playing, nothing at all. He uses all this vibrato, non-vibrato, concertino, poco rubato, molto allagando, so, which of course we don't have in Bach. But so I think it's a fantastic piece. I'm very happy and I'm very pleased to be here. 20 years ago or 25 years ago, I think I was here with the Orchestra Sinfonica Siciliana, and it's always great to come back. And I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, I got an email, would you like to do a concert with us? And I saw the concert date was on Good Friday. So, and a dream became true for me, because I saw the possibility to do the Johannes Passion by Johann Sebastian Bach. And you know, normally for an opera conductor or conductor who's not specialized in old music, you never are asked to do Bach. And so it was one of my great experience to do with this orchestra and with the Klangverwaltung, the chorus and the wonderful soloists last year, the Johannes Passion by Bach. And so I'm thrilled to be here again, and I look forward to doing this concert with these wonderful musicians who really want to get into this very Austrian genre of music, and they are doing fantastically well. When people see the names Webern and Berg, they're completely panicked, and no, we don't go, or I don't know, I hate this music, or I don't understand this music. In this case, you get from Webern this incredible transcription of the musikalische Opfer, and Berg, it's absolutely tonal music. It's very early music in his career, very early music. So there is nothing of 12-tone music or nothing. It's very luscious, beguiling songs. And of course, Mahler is, I think, the third movement, the Adagio, probably is the best slow movement he wrote in all his life. Anyway, but there is very interesting instrumentation, because in the second movement of Mahler, he asked the concertmaster to have a second violin, and this second violin is tuned up one tone. So the sound is very itchy and very somehow annoying, yeah? So maybe this is a hint where you can listen especially to in this program.